All right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm excited to be here with you.
I'm excited to be with you too, April.
Oh, this is an absolutely amazing moment. There is something very powerful about being where? In Times Square, right? We're in Times Square. Millions of people, a lot of things are happening. There are a lot of things, a lot of stories and memories that are being created. Things are moving so fast, but yet you and I have taken this opportunity to slow down, to talk about things like memory, and to talk about things like honor and healing, and what it means to celebrate people in real time.
Absolutely.
So, and honestly, I feel like this moment is absolutely fitting because now your personal vision is becoming a global conversation. Where else than right here in Times Square, where everything globally meets, the center of it all. So, Cherise, first of all, I have to say to you, congratulations.
Thank you so much, April.
Everybody, I'm having this opportunity to talk with Cherise. She's the founder of Elaa, and you're going to have an opportunity to tell us about that. But first, I have to know, how do you feel?
This is surreal. Like, I feel amazing. This was birthed dealing with my mom.
Okay.
So when she was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. So this marks a really special moment right now. So I'm happy that I get to share this with so many people, but I'm also a little melancholy just remembering my mom. But I'm glad that this is the opportunity to share with so many people, to be able to share and help them to also heal and just enjoy their loved ones.
Well, I think that's absolutely amazing. And we're going to get into more of the details about Elaa and your mom. Elaa, I know that it's a digital legacy platform where we get to honor, preserve stories. And, you know, one thing that I immediately noticed about Elaa, because I've had the opportunity to take a look at the platform and play around with it, and I absolutely love it. I noticed that it feels intentional. The whole site, the whole makeup of it, the vision feels very intentional. Not just digital, not just social, but intentional. So in a world, and we have it right here, where everything disappears so quickly, things are moving so fast, I have to ask, why do you find Elaa to be a place for people to slow down, a place for people to actually take a moment to do these things like honor and celebrating? Tell us a little bit about this platform.
Well, Elaa stands for Eternal Love and Adoration, and it is, as you said, the digital platform in which people can share video, audio, text, and pictures of people that they really care about. But it's a place, as you said, that's people go to with intentionality. Mm-hmm. So it's a sacred place. It's not somewhere where you just upload any and every picture that you want to. It's a place where you upload pictures to pay tribute to the ones that you love, or to pay to share celebrations that are really, really important to you. So that's why it's a place. It's a place where you don't have to worry, like on social media, where you get all of these different advertisements and all this. Yes. None of that's going to be popping up, because this is a place where you really have to be intentional, and it's a place to honor folks.
I like that. When you said that it's intentional, it's a place where you can go and you don't have to be worried about all the advertisements that pop up. Because I tell you, if I say something, 9 times out of 10 it's going to pop up on my feed. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, the program is listening. So I think that matters. I really think that matters, because people may hear digital legacy platform and think, oh, okay, this is Facebook. Oh, okay, this is Instagram. They're going to have some type of thought when they think of digital legacy platform. But Elaa feels different, and Elaa is different. So can you tell us about this platform so people can understand what Elaa is and what makes it different?
Well, what makes Elaa different is, one, we have templates where people can upload pictures, video, audio, and text. And also, again, like, it is a place of intentionality. So you're not going to be able to see a whole bunch of advertisements or a lot of different things to take your attention away from the person who's being honored. It can be public. You can share your story with people in the public, or you can make it private and only share it with certain people that you want to share your memory with different people. So that's what makes it different. And because it is a place of honor, so when you go to it, you have to go with an expectation of appreciating what you see. You're not going to be, again, like, you're not looking over here and looking over there and seeing a lot of different things. You're going to pay attention to what is being shared with you. And it's just important to me for that to happen, because with all the divisiveness going on, for us to be able to share our stories and to realize how more similar we are than we are different, I think is really, really important.
I like that. Let me go back to something that you said when you talk about intentionality, and you said the word sacred. You can't just take any and everything into a sacred space.
Absolutely, you're right about that.
And so when I began to look at this sacred space, I realized that sometimes when I think about honoring someone, I'm thinking about someone that maybe has passed on, someone that's no longer with us. But because this space is intentional, I see that I don't have to wait, right? I don't have to wait until someone has passed away to celebrate them or to honor them. So can you share with me, who is Elaa for?
Well, Elaa is for anyone who's loved someone. And honestly, the idea of Elaa came about when my mother was still alive, and I wanted to be able to honor her with Elaa prior to her passing. But unfortunately, with life happening and so much going on, I was unable to bring it to fruition. And then once she passed away and I was unable to be a part of her funeral proceedings, I realized also that once the funeral is over, a week later, people tend to forget about the person who's passed. So I've realized, and I know it's twofold, that it's to celebrate people while they're here now.
Okay.
Because I would love to have my mom to have been honored now, still alive, right? So it is important for us to celebrate people who are still here now, to celebrate important moments in our lives. So it's a legacy that we can share with our family members and friends for generations to come. And it also is for people who have passed. But again, I realize that it is so much more important to appreciate people now while they're still with us, so that they know that they're appreciated.
You just said something, so I'm going to have to ask. You talked about your mom, and you said the reason why that Elaa was birthed was because of your mom and her passing. And I think about relationships, and I think about how layered they are, real relationships anyway. So you have relationships that are just so beautiful. You have relationships that are complex and complicated. But most relationships, if you ask me, are a mix of both. So I would hear you speak of not being able to attend your mother's funeral proceedings. And to me, that seems a little challenging. So could you tell me a little bit about how your mother's passing helped to shape the vision of Elaa?
Well, my mother's passing helped to shape the vision because I wanted to honor her. And even though she wasn't honored in the way that I felt she would have wanted to be honored, Elaa is giving me that opportunity to do that as well. And it's just important for people to know that. And also, we had a complex, you were talking about complex relationships. And honestly, me and my mom had a really challenging relationship for the majority of my life until she was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And then we became closer. It became a more nurturing relationship because I was taking her to and from her immunotherapies and whatnot. But it just helps me to realize that in the complexity of our relationships, that we can still honor people. So I wanted to honor the part of my mother who I know she wanted to be honored, but also there's healing. And I get to honor a part of me that is a part of her.
I like that. I like that. You said the word healing. So you're telling me that your space, this sacred space, this intentional space, I'm using words that you've used, right?
Yes.
I get to go to this space, and even though my relationship with someone that I love may have been complex, may have been challenging, you're saying that Elaa gives me this space to be honest about that too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because in honoring people, even though, again, like, people do the best that they can, right? So in in honoring a person, that helps you to heal as well. No matter how difficult that relationship may have been, there had to be good moments, right? And so we want to share those moments. We want to share and honor those people.
I like that. So here we go. We have this digital legacy world, right, where I can go intentionally and celebrate someone. I can go and honor someone. Even if the relationship has been complex and challenging, I can still be honest enough to have that space to also heal while honoring that person. And then you just lastly told me that Elaa is for anybody that's ever loved somebody.
That's right.
So that's everybody.
That's everybody. Absolutely.
So that's everybody. So for those people who are listening right now, and here we are one day away from Mother's Day. And you have people who have someone on their heart, maybe a woman who they want to celebrate, they want to honor, someone that they have a memory of that made an impact on their life. And they're leaning in, they're listening to our conversation, and they're saying, you know what, I want to learn more about Elaa and get engaged. How or what steps should they take next?
Oh, well, in order to become a member, they just need to go to elaaglobal.com. That's ELAA global.com. And then they can become a member. And also, although we are doing this and start launching on Mother's Day, because it's in memory of my mom, it is for any and everyone. So men can be honored. Anyone, however you designate yourself, you can be honored. So there is no particular gender or anything like that. Anyone can honor anyone.
Okay, so where do I need to go again? Just one more time for those people who may not have caught it.
It's elaaglobal.com. That's ELAA global.com.
And social media, I know that we can connect with you and we can follow you and learn more about this amazing digital platform. Where do we go for social media?
So you go at ELAA Memories on both Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. That's at Elaa Memories. On Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook.
Okay, so we've had time to talk and to get to know each other. You told me, April, I don't know you. And you want to get to know me. So we've had some time to get to know each other. And I want to say I appreciate your vulnerability and your transparency with me. You shared that we are, as of today, 1 year, 1 month, 1 day. Anniversary of your mother's transition. And I truly believe that the things that matter the most are birthed from some meaningful moments. And I really see this as a meaningful moment. You're birthing something out of loss, you're birthing something out of pain, but you're also birthing so much more out of joy. You really are. So
Absolutely.
This woman, your mother, who has made such an impact on your life to where we are now having a global conversation about your global platform called Elaa. Please, we have to know about this woman. If you could share with the world something about your mom and the impact that she's had on your life.
Well, my mom was a speech pathologist for over 30 years at Hampton University, and she was extremely proud of that. I remember when she was in physical therapy, she had a speech pathologist come in to speech therapist to help her with her speech, and she spoke highly of being a speech pathologist and the things she remembered. She was an ordained minister. She was a member and ordained at a church. And education was extremely important to her. She had 2 master's degrees.
Wow.
She went to Penn State. She went to Michigan State. And she also was very close to getting a PhD as well. So those were really important. Her education, ministering, and being a speech pathologist, and her family were very important to her.
Wow. Well, Cherise, your team is extremely proud of you. I am absolutely elated to be on this journey with you to help elevate your story. And I do want to say thank you for sharing what was so personal with you to the world. And again, just remind us, what is Elaa? Could you just remind us what Elaa is and where we can go?
Elaa Eternal Love and Adoration is a digital legacy website where you can upload pictures, video, audios, and texts to honor people, to pay tribute to people, and also to honor moments that you don't, and memories that you don't ever want to forget and that you want to share with either family members privately or publicly for the world.
And where can we go to learn more about Elaa? Because we do want to become members.
Yes.
We do want to go ahead and be able to honor those people while they are living. So where can we go?
Go to elaaglobal.com. That's ELAA global.com. And that's where you become a member.
Wow. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.